I'm paying child support. Will I also have to pay alimony in divorce? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. We got this question last week from a woman who is the breadwinner. She is moving toward divorce. There is actually a plan for a child support payment, and she also wants to know if there is any risk of her having to pay alimony walking away from this marriage. And the answer generally is, just because you are paying child support, that does not mean that you are not also potentially on the hook for alimony. And it's important to discuss this because there was a case that came out very recently. Right now, we are in September of 2022, and this case came out within the last few weeks in Massachusetts. It's called Kavanaugh, and basically the higher court is giving the lower court judges some guidance on how to tackle this issue. And the bottom line is that the reason that they issued this decision is because the way that most judges and parties were handling it before this decision was that if the parties' combined gross incomes were under $400,000 total and there was child support in place, then many times the judges and attorneys weren't even bothering to calculate alimony. And so what the higher court is saying now is that's wrong. Just because there is a child support order in place and the parties have a combined income of under $400,000, that does not mean that you do not have to assess for alimony. And so what they recommend is, first of all, if there is a legitimate alimony issue, and usually that's the case when there is a significant disparity in income between the parties, especially in longer-term marriages, but it can also be in short-term marriages. But when there is a significant disparity, what they encourage, actually more than encourage, what they order the lower courts to do is to, first of all, run an alimony calculation, then take the post-alimony numbers and run a child support calculation, then do it the opposite way, run a child support calculation, and then take the post-child support numbers and run an alimony calculation, and then look at both sets of numbers and consider the tax consequences and overall fairness to come up with a definitive plan for how the finances will flow. And so the answer to the question of, do I still have to pay alimony even though I'm on the hook for child support? Maybe. Your best bet is to run it by a reliable attorney. They're going to have to crunch the numbers. It's not as simple now as you're under a certain amount and there's child support and so definitively there's no alimony. It doesn't work like that anymore. So make sure you talk to an attorney, get some advice on this. You can call us at 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it, and you can find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.